Okay, hello. So, as you all know, today I'm doing my deaf experiment, and I've only been deaf for like almost 2 hours now, and it's already been very interesting. It started off as me going to my yearbook class, and there was a sub in there, and she was pretty nice about it, and then they had a call slip come into the class, and they were calling me. I got a slip from the nurse calling me to come in to get my vision and hearing tested, which is stupid because they could have done it on all days. The day I go deaf, they call me in to test my hearing. So the nurse was kind of weird. I was trying to talk to her, and she didn't really get it, and I couldn't hear her, but I saw her laughing, so that was fine, I guess. And then I went back to class, and my friend and I went to Java City to go get a drink, and I don't know what kids were saying, but there were some around me, and they were talking, and Margaret kept looking at them and making bad faces, and I know that she raised her voice at them, and I was asking her what they were saying, and she didn't exactly tell me, but apparently they were being mean. So that's not surprising. It's kind of weird because I walk through the halls and everyone's just kind of staring at me, and I don't really know what they're saying or what they're not saying. It's a little irritating, but yeah, that's how it's going right now. To be continued, right, Missy? Hello. So I am continuing my vlog. It's now been almost 7 hours since I've been deaf. It's been interesting, to be honest. It's been really interesting for sure. I went through half of my school day, and let's see. I know I mentioned the nurse calling me in, and she wanted to test my hearing and my vision, and so obviously that didn't work, so they sent me back to class. I went to lunch. That was good. They did an interview with me. It was weird because I had to speak kind of like I do now, and I can't hear myself, so I don't know how loud I am. Then I went to math class. That was very difficult. A lot of my classmates laughed at me, but Mr. Price was very nice, very accommodating. He did the best that he could, and I appreciate that. And then I went to orchestra, and I had to play my cello. That was difficult, but somehow I managed. It was pretty okay. It wasn't not too bad. It was actually okay. I very much miss my hearing. I miss music so much. But yeah, it's been alright. I'm feeling okay. My brother has probably been the most patient with me. He remembers some signs that I've taught him in the past, and he's using those when talking to me, and he's making sure to very clearly enunciate his words so that I can read his lips, which I appreciate. So yeah, it's been pretty okay. I'm having a good time. We'll see how the rest of it goes. Alright, so good morning, everyone. It is 7:30 this morning. I'm still deaf. I don't know how many hours it's been because I'm not good at math, but I'm feeling okay. I'm really happy because when I was sleeping, my inner ears stayed in. They didn't come out, so I was like, thank God. Right now, I really want my music back.
I'm kind of struggling without it usually. When I wake up in the morning, I listen to music while I get ready. I couldn't do that this morning. So that's been a little bit of a struggle. But it's going okay. I'm feeling good. I'm still learning a lot. I went through last night at home with my parents and my brother. My brother knows a little signing, so he was helpful. My parents, they don't know any ASL, so to communicate with me, they pretty much just wrote stuff down on paper, which is not the most preferred thing, but that's just how it went. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm enjoying it. I am anxiously waiting to get my hearing back, but for the most part, I'm enjoying it. I'm learning a lot. It's going okay. We'll see how it wraps up.
Liberty.
It's time.
It's time to...
Yeah, I'm vlogging it right now.
Hurry. Lauren. Kerrigan.
It's so loud in here.
I know, right?
There was like no one speaking.
It's, but I can hear
Ella, you can
everything.
hear the
Oh my
AC
god, I can
in
hear
there.
myself.
Object. I can hear all that too. You can hear yourself. Wow.
Darian.
I can hear the fan again.
Peyton.
I can hear my hands
Sit
again.
down.
When you like,
Listen to your music.
I can hear
when
everything
you have them
again.
on, you think that it's like not working, but then we take them off, you're like,
It's working because I can hear all the other weird sounds around me now.
here.
Oh my god. My ears feel very
Ryan?
like they were reborn. They're like reborn. Oh my
Carson?
god. Okay, that was the weirdest experiment I ever did.
Aletha.
Hi. I can hear everything. Hello and welcome back. This is just gonna be the weird, awkward, sunny angle we're gonna shoot in today, but that's just how it's gonna go. This is gonna be the final vlog of my deaf experiment. As you can see, I'm not deaf anymore. I got them off about 4 hours ago. I got my hearing back 4 hours ago. Let me just say, that was the most far out, rad experiment I think I've ever done. I learned so much about the deaf culture, and I also learned so much about the hearing culture, which you would think I'd already know as a hearing person, but no, I just learned a lot, and I definitely think every hearing person should do that experiment at some time or another, because that was absolutely incredible. There was times like I never realized before. People think that if you're deaf, you can't play instruments. That's not true. You can't hear it, but you can feel it. When I was in orchestra yesterday, I was playing, and obviously I can't hear it, but I could feel the notes I was playing. And when I stopped at one point, I stopped playing, and my hands were resting on my cello, and I wasn't playing, but I could feel the vibrations of other people in the room playing. It was so far out, and I closed my eyes and I was like, I know exactly who's playing. I know that they're playing in tune, because I could feel it. I never thought I could like really feel music. Like, I know I can, because there's vibrations, but that was something else. That was incredible. That was so far out. I will never forget that, because just wow. And I tried to do it again, like when I was in orchestra today after I got my hearing back, and I can feel it, but it's really not the same. It's very weird. I mean, I understand when one sense is taken away, all your other ones are heightened, but that was absolutely incredible. I will never forget that. That was one major thing. And I also learned that us as hearing people really shouldn't isolate the deaf so much, because yes, we do not know ASL, but that's no reason to assume that we cannot communicate with them, because that's not true. Brandon, my best friend, he's hearing. He doesn't know ASL. He doesn't know any of that. And when I was talking to him today, I had multiple conversations with Brandon today. And I didn't sign for really any of them. I just talked to him, and he talked to me. Yeah, we just talked, and like I had to read his lips. I had to focus more. Yeah. Sometimes he had to enunciate things a little more, but it's absolutely possible, and we talked like normal, I think, for the most part. I think if I was deaf, all of our conversations would be normal, as if it was between two hearing people. Just, oh my god, I could go on and on about why this experiment was so eye-opening and so moving and so frustrating and rad and everything. I really could, but that's all going to go into the journal anyway. But yeah, just now, as having my hearing back after being deaf for 24 hours, that was the most interesting thing I've ever done, and I'm absolutely grateful I got to do it. I learned so much, so yeah, thank you.